The Congress has been traditionally winning most of the tribal-dominated seats in Gujarat, even though it has been out of par for the past 27 years. Now, Siddharth, the reason we are talking about this is because the poll projections are showing something dramatic. The Aam Aadmi Party, which has entered Gujarat for the first time, has managed to swing what was Congress's traditional vote bank, if you call it that. It was a traditional stronghold of the Congress party, although the party never won the elections in Gujarat, but over the last 27 years, the Congress always got great benefits here in the tribal dominated seats. Which are the seats? We've mapped it here.
Yes.
Let's start with the tribal vote share. How have they voted? Here are the big numbers, Siddharth.
So let's in fact go to immediately, Pranesh, to the exit poll projections. And here's a very interesting statistics that those exit polls have borne out. The fact that the Aam Aadmi Party very critically corners about 48% of the vote in seats which are reserved for the scheduled tribes. So 48% of the votes have been cornered by the Aam Aadmi Party, which is a new entrant in this election. A bulk of this vote actually went to the Congress party in previous elections, but now a significant proportion of that vote has gone completely to the AAP at the expense of the Congress party.
And Jay, if you could quickly join us here on the big screen, it will be easier for us to, put this in context. Look at this. This is the 2022 projection. BJP 21%. Look at the number here. 48%. Congress 29%. Congress's loss is AAP's gain, and all this is happening because of the three-way fight. Jay.
No, this is very, very interesting. See, there are two things which are happening here. The BJP also seems to have given away a little bit. Earlier it would have been about 45 and 44, the number that we're looking at there, right? So BJP has also given away a little bit. But the Congress has lost something that was its own trusted citadel. They always knew they could bank on those 27 seats. Suddenly, now that you need to look at the number 27 of ST seats in the larger number. They're always winning between 60 and the max was 77. So this was a substantial 40% foundation stone for them. 40% foundation stone. That's where the AAP has breached in.
We'll get into the reasons why, Siddharth, the foundation stone of the Congress party has been shaken. But Jay, could you come here? Look at this. This is the 2019 Lok Sabha numbers. Look at the number for the BJP, 61. Congress is 30. This was obviously the general elections. So the voting pattern in that sense was a little different, you would concede. Let's come to this pie here. This is the 2017 assembly numbers. Jai, quickly take us through this.
45% for the BJP, 44% for the Congress. Now, this 44 is extremely significant because a lot of the Congress leaders come from this belt. So, for example, this time the Congress leadership had a tough time persuading Mr. Tushar Chaudhary to contest from Khet Brahma, a tribal seat, right? So, that's the reason maybe he was not willing to relent. The huge, their premonition that the AAP was indeed going to take that huge share away, that 48%.
And let's now understand the swing. The swing from Congress to the Aam Aadmi Party. 2017 assembly polls, AAP was not a player here. This is the 2022 projection. And look at the change here. Now, if you see, even the BJP has lost 45% to 21%. This is the poll projection, 2022. Congress, 44 to 29. And the AAP, which was at 0, has got both the BJP's loss and the Congress's loss, and the AAP is now sitting pretty at a whopping 48%, Jay.
No, I think two things going on here. First, you need to realize that out of those 27, the BJP had just 9. Okay, so this seriously does not dent their top figure. What is 9 on 113 that the BJP had in the outgoing assembly? It's less than 8%. So this, though the number looks huge, does not dent the BJP as much. But here, you look at the Congress, it's 44-29, this should have been minus 15. Now look at this minus 15. This is serious because the Congress won almost 15 out of those 27 seats. 20% of their tally the support tally comes from there.
Let's open this up. Let's open this up, Siddharth. Let's open this up to our guest. Jay, please join us here. Why is the Congress losing its traditional votes?
In fact, let's go across to our guests. We are in fact being joined by representatives of different political parties, including Mr. Lokesh Jindal. And let's in fact go to him first. Mr. Jindal, why do you think that there's been such a significant erosion of the Congress vote, which was traditionally a Congress vote bank among the members of the scheduled tribes, that is now being almost completely cornered by the Aam Aadmi Party?
No. I would beg to differ with what has been projected. You may please note that when you talk about the Aam Aadmi Party, it had already formed an alliance with the BTP in May 2022. And after 4 months, the tribals, they came out heavily against Aam Aadmi Party, criticized it, condemned it for its fakery and discarded it. So the theory that suddenly the Aam Aadmi Party has emerged as a savior for the tribals does not hold any ground. And secondly, when I'm talking about the Congress, right from the time period when Sardar Sarovar Dam was built and the tribals were not given their due displacement, the Congress has always been active in demanding the rights for the tribals. And in fact, at that point of time, we had Congress also condemning the BJP's politics of having the Sardar Patel statue in Kevadia as a mark of Statue of Unity without even the government showing apathy towards the actual concerns of the tribals. So right from the Narmada district, the tribals in the central Gujarat, the tribals in the north of Gujarat, they have been subjected to some form of apathy by the BJP, and in fact a form of an apathy by all political circles. Aam Aadmi Party lacks the political acumen so as to harp on what exactly are the needs of the tribals, bring them in their election
there are other guests
manifesto.
as well. Mr. Satyen Kulapkar, leader of the BJP in Gujarat, Jay Amrug, of course, apologist, is here with us. Parvinder Singh Sethi, political analyst, as well as Lokesh Jindal, who just spoke, are, of course, speaking to us right now about the projections on the part of the exit polls. But Pranesh, what's also very interesting, and this is a very interesting trend that was noticed during the course of voting in both phases of the Gujarat elections, is that the turnouts in tribal areas was significantly higher than much of the other areas. There was apathy, many experts believe, in some of the other areas of Gujarat, but as far as the tribal voting is concerned, the turnouts were higher, something that indicates a preference for the Aam Aadmi Party as opposed to the Congress. Now, if you could just take us through the numbers
that are
now being fired on screen with respect to the tribal turnouts.
Most people refer to this as urban apathy, something which was not seen in the tribal belt. AAP gets the tribal support. Look at the vote share here. 77.04%. Highest voting in Narmada. Then 77.04. This is the tribal dominated Tapi. And look at the voter share. 78.84. This is the implication. The aspirational class more electorally involved. And this is the trend in election after election, not just in Gujarat. People say that, look, people don't really come out to register, cast their ballot. They have an issue, but they don't want to come and cast their vote. So how will things change? But look at the numbers in which the tribal community came out. The Gaon Garib vote, as we are calling it, came out and stood with the Aam Aadmi Party. At least the exit poll numbers are saying that, Siddharth.
And Pranesh, very importantly, and the graphic that's right behind you right now is, of course, a projection of seats in central Gujarat, the tribal-dominated seats in central Gujarat, and which way they might, in fact, swing this time around in 2022.
Yes. This is Chota Udaipur. Neck and neck fight between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. In the 2017 assembly election, the Congress was the winner. Look at Dahod. Dahod, the Aam Aadmi Party projected to win. Congress had won, so this is swinging. The next seat, Dahod, Fatehpura, Aam Aadmi Party projected to win. It was the BJP seat the last time around. Garbada, Congress, and the Congress could retain this. And Jetpur, neck and neck. AAP versus BJP.
Now, you know, a number of factors at play here. Okay, these two, Jetpur and Chota Udaipur, they are the Chota Udaipur district outside Baroda, just outside the Vadodara city. Now, it's very interesting. What could have even brought this neck and neck scenario is that there the BJP itself has enough rebels to contend with. You know, in Jodhpur, Ram Singh Rathwar, the old congressman, he finally joined the BJP. Sorry, I missed the name. Maybe Mohan Singh Rathwar. Yeah. Ram Rathwar. He joined the BJP. Yet there is a neck and neck contest, which means the AAP has actually made some inroads over there. Yeah. Sure. Go on to the next tally board. Yeah, they get Santrampur and the other seats that are there. You know, while they load those seats, Santrampur, it's quite close to almost the northern edge of Gujarat, you know, where the Dahod district is closing on in the northern edge of Gujarat. There too, you observe the AAP coming in, and a lot of querying of the pitch in places like Santrampur has happened because of the rebels within the BJP. There's another tribal seat. I'll request them to quickly load the next tally board. There's another tribal seat, Devgarh Baria, over there, where it was actually becoming triangular between the BJP, NCP and the AAP, and finally the NCP candidate actually beat a tactical retreat to make it a two-way contest.
Let's break it down for our viewers. What were the issues in these areas, belt, if I can say that? Do you think the AAP's promise of free electricity, other things echoed with the voters?
Yeah, I think two things. Of course, the freebies could have worked, you know, if we go by this poll. The other thing was a sense of ennui and listlessness. Look, they have been, now they loaded the Santrampur and all those tallies, Jhalod.
Yes.
No, they have been voting for the Congress.
Let's go over the six. Jhalod projection
this is
AAP. This was a Congress
swing.
2017.
Yeah.
Limkheda, BJP could retain this.
Morwa Hadaf,
BJP.
The BJP won Morwa Hadaf in the bypoll in 2019. So it's a retention right now.
Okay.
It's retaining Morwa Hadaf.
Limkheda, neck and neck between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party.
Again, this is Vadodara district.
Yes.
The same phenomenon. Rebels querying the pitch, making it neck and neck. Yeah.
And then you have Santrampur, the BJP.
Yeah.
And this is
last time there was another NCP over there, so that's a little bit of misnomer. So yeah, there is a swing. Yeah. But overall, if you look at it, Vadodara district, Dahod district, I think the district-wide trends are very clear. Vadodara and Panchmahals are the places where AAP is picking up.
Let's come to North Gujarat here.
Yeah.
Bhiloda, neck and neck fight between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. In 2017, the Congress.
Yeah.
Then in Danta
is an old Congress stronghold next to Vadgam, Mr. Mewani's seat. The Congress sort of retains it. Now, this is a seat, Pranesh, I alluded to in the beginning of our conversation.
I remember.
Khet Brahma.
Yes.
Mr. Tushar Chaudhary was himself reluctant to contest. You see the reason. If this poll is true, Mr. Tushar Chaudhary, son of Chief Minister, former Chief Minister, could go to the third place. The Congress leader could go to the third place. So that shows, you know, it's very interesting. While the Congress and the BJP were kicking off, Congress hardly came to Gujarat. The BJP was kicking off its campaign rallies in the main heartland of Gujarat. The AAP had one of their earliest candidate rallies. Two things. One of the earliest rallies by Mr. Maan in Khet Brahma. Even the candidate declaration in Khet Brahma in AAP was earliest. It's in the first or second list that they've declared a Khet Brahma candidate. So AAP was out for a serious bid. Perhaps the Congress has been caught napping.
Congress caught napping. Siddharth.
And of course, we'll also turn our attention now, Pranesh, to South Gujarat, where again, this includes the tribal belt, the constituency of Dangs, which is tribal dominated, and of course, several seats in which the Bharatiya tribal party is also a serious contender.
I have the numbers here. Jay, let's quickly go over the seats in South Gujarat.
South Gujarat.
Starts with Dang.
Yeah.
Now, neck and neck between
Now this is a very fascinating seat
Congress
again.
and BJP.
So there was a Congress 2017 winner.
Yes.
There was a bypoll in which the winner defected to the BJP and the BJP won. So the seat has travelled a journey from being a Congress seat to a BJP seat, and now as per the poll a neck and neck seat.
Close fight there.
Very close.
Yeah. Dediapada. The AAP projected to win.
Yeah.
This was a seat. That's a BDP, yes.
With Bharatiya Tribal Party.
Yes.
In Dediapada, the AAP's candidate is Chaitar Vasawa, who is actually a close relative of the BTP founder. Now, this is the real shrewd maneuvering by AAP. First, they go and ally with the BTP. Then, when the BTP snaps the alliance, they actually try to suck off all the cadres. This is the result.
Yeah. Dharampur, BJP projected to win.
Earlier BJP. Dharampur in the Valsad district, it's sort of a BJP stronghold. The AAP did try and actually take over a Congress leader, and the Congress cadre doesn't seem to have worked.
Gandevi is the next seat. The BTP coming back again. It is a seat that they had held in 2017. Then you
and
have
same year for Jhagadia.
Jhagadia, the BTP
is linked.
Seat
See,
1.
Jhagadia and Dediyapada are the original strongholds of the BTP. The real story is Dediyapada for AAP. It's taken away even some of the original tribal parties' share along with itself.
And Jay, correct me if I'm wrong, but Jhagadia is also the scene of a father and son fight.
Absolutely,
well. Yes.
absolutely.
Let's quickly go over some of the other seats. You have Kaprada here, the Congress party projected to win.
Well, Kaprada, the 17 winner was Congress. There was a by-election, the winner was BJP. The Congress somehow has got this last consolation prize. It's taking it back from the BJP.
Right. Then you have Mahua. The
Surat,
BJP
is close to Surat. BJP and the
had
BJP
won this, and BJP expected to win. Then in Mandvi, the BJP coming back
taking from the Congress.
Yes.
Now, in both these seats, Mandvi and Mangrol are next to each other. In both these seats, if this is happening, it is the AP which is debilitating the Congress. Because actually, Mangrol and Mandvi, especially Mandvi, they are like Congress strongholds. Okay. Now the AP seems to have debilitated them, so the BJP is taking it.
And then the last seat that we have is Nandod, the neck and neck fight between the BJP and Congress here are not really much in the fray. This was a seat that the Congress had in 2017.
Just for our viewers' information, Nandod is the seat where the Statue of Unity is located. And so, it's a very interesting fight there.
Okay, Siddharth.
So, in fact, let me take this across to our guest, Satyen. But in fact, before we go to our guest, let's also take a look at how the tribal seats are playing out and the exit poll projections in the individual seats in the Saurashtra region as well. Something that was dominated by the Congress come 2017, but there might be a twist to the tail this time around. Pranish.
Will there be a twist to the tail? Let's go over the numbers in Saurashtra. The map right behind you, Jay. The swing seats, the game changer. Saurashtra constituency is Kalawad.
Kalawad is a constituency reserved for the scheduled castes. 2017, the Indian National Congress won that seat. Now, here, you need to remember the structure of Saurashtra. So, you have Surendranagar, you have Morbi, you have Rajkot, you have Jamnagar, then you have Dwarka. Now, between Rajkot and Jamnagar, throughout, there is always a hint of a Patidar presence. It's their area, sort of. And they are small businessmen, traders, everybody there. So, in a way, this result isn't surprising me. Also, Kalawad is rural Saurashtra, where AP had indeed put in an effort. So, the neck and neck is perhaps something not surprising me.
Okay, not surprising in Kalawad. Let's go to the next seat that we have. In the Saurashtra region, the next seat coming up is Gir Somnath, and the seat is called Kodinar. Projection says the BJP. In 2017, the Congress had won this seat. Jay.
Now, in the entire Somnath, that is entire Veerawal district, one thing that is likely to happen is the AP is going to dig into the Congress votes in such a way, as we said yesterday, that it might gift that entire district to the BJP.
Okay. Let's quickly go over the swing seats before we open this up to our guests who joined us.
Yes, in fact, let's also take a look at North Gujarat as well. This also will include the seat of Vadgam, which is where Jignesh Mevani had, in fact, managed to win the last time around. He contested back then as an independent, but this time around he's with the Congress.
So that's an expectation,
Right. Let's take this across to our guests as well. We are, in fact, also being joined by BJP's representatives, Mr. Satyen Kulapkar, as well. Satyen Kulapkar ji, लग तो रहा है एग्जिट पोल्स के अनुसार कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी काफी आसानी से जीत रही है, लेकिन ट्राइबल बेल्ट में काफी धक्का खाया है आपकी पार्टी ने, और आम आदमी पार्टी has actually walked away with almost 48% of the vote. उसके बारे में क्या कहेंगे आप?
See, I've been watching the exit polls since yesterday, because the last phase of election was there yesterday itself. After that, a lot of exit polls have come across, and all the exit polls, I'll agree to what you say on the exit polls that Bharatiya Janata Party is going for a landslide victory, winning all across, and still we, within the internal discussions that we have, this exit polls will further increase, because there is a lot of calculations which will come across once the results are declared. We really feel that the tally will cross something which is going to be a history in the Gujarat political arena. About the tribal seats that you are talking of, the vote share shift I have seen. I am not very convinced with what the percentage of vote what you have shown for Aam Aadmi Party is coming up in our calculation. We always believe that tribal seats, though have been prominently dominated by other parties, but of the work that is done for them has shown a lot of confidence of tribals in the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is on the same lines as what we say, that Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. So we have very inclusive politics to carry in in form of Bharatiya Janata Party, and I am very sure the tally that you are saying, the percentage share that you are saying, will shift from what you are showing right now.
Okay, we'll of course wait and see if that actually happens come decision day on the 8th. But let me also take this across to Mr. Parvinder Singh Sethi. Mr. Sethi, what do you make of the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party, while having seriously eaten into the tribal vote share away from the Congress Party, has not really managed to translate that into seats in terms of the kind of gains it has made? So while it may have cornered about 20 to 25% vote share overall as far as the exit polls go, it's not actually translated that into success in terms of the number of seats won in your electoral debut in Gujarat.
देखिए जो आपके एग्जिट पोल दिखा रहे हैं वो आम आदमी पार्टी की पहचान दिखा रहे हैं। आम आदमी पार्टी आंदोलन से निकली हुई पार्टी है, गरीब आदमी की पार्टी है, मजदूर की पार्टी है और जो आदिवासी हैं उनकी पार्टी है और उनके बारे में बात करती है, इश्यूज के बारे में बात करती है, शिक्षा के बारे में बात करती है, स्वास्थ्य के बारे में बात करती है। जो भी पार्टी सत्ता पक्ष में होती है उसका हमेशा अपर हैंड होता है और प्रधानमंत्री जी की वहाँ 250 रैलियां होती हैं, लेकिन जो गुजरात के सीएम है वो कहीं नजर नहीं आते।
दिखाएंगे आपको, कल दिखा रहे थे तो आप बोल रहे थे कि नहीं ये गलत है, अभी आप इस ट्रेंड पे बोल रहे हैं। युवराज पोखरना वांट्स टू कम इन। यस
सेठी जी, आप जो बात कर रहे हैं सेठी जी की, हम तो मुद्दों की बात करते हैं, तो नोटों के ऊपर गणेश की या लक्ष्मी माता की फोटो डालना कौन सा मुद्दा हो गया? जब आपके प्रदेश अध्यक्ष गोपाल इटालिया कहते हैं कि हिंदुओं को मंदिरों में नहीं जाना चाहिए या महिलाओं को कथावाचक के पास नहीं जाना चाहिए या ये कन्हैया कंस, ये कौन से मुद्दे हो गए थे? तो सॉफ्ट हिंदुत्व आप भी कर रहे हैं और वोटों के लिए आपने गुजरात में ओटीपी थियरी लेके आए हैं। ओटीपी मतलब ओबीसी ट्राइबल पाटीदार, और पूरी तरीके से आपने डंके की चोट पे जातीय का कार्ड खेला है, कास्ट कार्ड खेला है। आप इसको एक्सेप्ट करें ना करें, ये गुजरात की जनता जानती है, तो घुमा के बात ना करें।
दिस ओटीपी थियरी कार्ड गरीब फॉर द आम आदमी पार्टी बिकॉज़ द प्रोजेक्शंस आर शोइंग इट हैज वर्कड
only partially. That's the whole issue. Somewhere it's failed a full-fledged conversion. A full-fledged credibility has remained a challenge.
In fact, Jay, when we were actually looking at some of the seats in Dahod, in Gujarat, one of the seats there was Limkheda. Limkheda is, of course, an ST reserved seat, but it also has a significant Muslim presence. The reason why I'm bringing Limkheda up is because the Bilkis Bano issue has gained some electoral traction in that part of Gujarat. She hailed, her native village is actually from Limkheda. However, as per our exit poll projections, the BJP is projected to actually hold that seat. It won the seat in 2017. It's expected to hold that seat in 2022. Are we therefore to assume that the controversy surrounding the release of her gang rapists as well as the murderers of a child has not really had much traction there on the ground in terms of electoral results?
No, I think people have lived beyond it. There might have been remorse, but people have lived beyond it. It ceased to be an electoral issue per se.
All right. Okay, more reactions coming in. Siddharth, sources in the BJP are telling us that the party feels confident. They are ready for victory. In fact, preparations have begun. BJP is also planning to hold oath-taking ceremony between 10th and 12th December. So this tells you about the level of their confidence. Aishwarya Jain now joining us live from Gujarat. Yes, Aishwarya.
Well, that's a big breaking from the sources in the BJP who are telling us that the BJP is confident of its victory in Gujarat after the exit poll predictions on their way, and it has been told to us that the oath-taking ceremony can be held in Ahmedabad between 10 to 12 of December, because remember, after 13 December it has been said in Gujarat that the inauspicious period will begin for 1 month, and the BJP leadership in Gujarat has also asked time from the Prime Minister to be in Ahmedabad for the oath-taking ceremony somewhere around 10 to 12. The timing of the oath-taking ceremony, we have been told, has also been decided. It will be post 12. 12:39 p.m. will be the timing of the oath-taking ceremony of the next Chief Minister, and the Cabinet, along with Bhupendra Patel, could take the oath between 10 to 12. And also, we have been told that the formal invitation will be sent by C.R. Patil, the BJP State President, to the Prime Minister to be here in Ahmedabad for the mega oath-taking ceremony. And certainly all the top leaders, including these chief ministers of different states, will also be invited here in Kambalam. The preparations have already begun after the post.
Because the people are also speaking out. Siddharth Nibir Deka spoke to people, voters, who are saying why they voted for the Aam Aadmi Party.
हमें ये देखने को मिल रहा है कि आम आदमी पार्टी के ऊपर जो पिछले वर्ग के लोग हैं, मुसलमान संप्रदाय के हो या फिर अन्य जाति संप्रदाय के हो, उनके ऊपर आकर्षित हो रहे हैं लोग ज़्यादा। तो आपको क्यों लगता है ऐसा हो रहा है गुजरात में?
गुजरात में ऐसा, जैसे पहले तो सब यहाँ पर अब भाजपा को बहुत मानते, पर हम स्लम एरिया के इंसान हैं। मैं तो इतना ही बोल देगा, जहाँ दिल्ली पंजाब में जो सरकार बन रही है, जो आम आदमी की, मुझे अच्छा लगा। बहुत अच्छी सरकार है। वहाँ पर फ्री शिक्षण भी मिल रहा है और बिजली के बारे में भी बहुत सारी सुविधा की है और हमारे महिला के लिए सारी सुरक्षा व्यवस्था भी है।
क्योंकि ये विकल्प है जो आम पार्टी का, वो सरकार अच्छी सरकार है। महिलाओं को देखो सम्मान में, बेरोजगार महिलाओं को सम्मान में 1000 रुपए दे रही है, बेरोजगार को 3000 दे रही है। जो बच्चे MA BEd किए हुए हैं फिर भी गली गली ठोकर खा रहे हैं, उनके लिए हमें ये सरकार लानी ही पड़ेगी। उन्हें एक मौका चाहिए, हम उन्हें एक मौका देना चाहते हैं।
क्योंकि सब चाहते हैं कि दिल्ली पंजाब जैसी सरकार बने, इसलिए गुजरात में भी हमें आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बनानी है। जैसे केजरीवाल जी ने दिल्ली और पंजाब में काफ़ी अच्छा किया है, स्कूल, शिक्षण, फिर महंगाई कम कर दी है उन्होंने, बच्चों के लिए सरकारी स्कूलें अच्छी बनाई है, बेरोजगारों को बेरोजगार भत्ता दिया है, महिला को भी राशि सम्मान दिया हुआ है। तो क्यों नहीं चाहेंगे कि हम भी गुजरात में आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार बनाए।
Satyan Kolabkar, who's from the BJP. Jay, a quick word with you, because Yuvraj Pokharna told us about the OTP. You were saying that there is a BCD factor also, because look at the people. They are saying ये रेवड़ी जो है, जो दिल्ली और पंजाब में दी जा रही है, वो हमें भी चाहिए.
Yeah, now look, what has happened is the AAP, while perpetuating its brand, has been also very conscious of the fact that it does not have many local leaders, right? So right from the first list, the one pattern is very clear. They have been picking, Zilla Panchayat, Taluka Panchayat, former MLAs, ex-MLAs, ex-district office bearers of all the BJP and Congress, of both of them, and giving them AAP tickets. So very, as a nickname, it became a BCD.
What is BCD? End the suspense. What is BCD?
Okay, it is, okay, it's just a joke. BCD stands for Bhajapa Congress Dharamshala.
सेठी साहब,
देखिए, अब जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी है, उन्होंने अपना फेलियर एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है। 3 मुख्यमंत्री चेंज करके, अगर एक प्रदेश का मुख्यमंत्री क्यों बदला जाता है जब वो सही काम नहीं करता? वहाँ पे बहुत सारे इश्यूज हैं। वहाँ पे शराब का इशू है, वहाँ पे रोजगार का इशू है, वहाँ पे मोरबी के अंदर 150 लोगों की मौत हो जाती है, उसके मालिक को बचाया जाता है। ये व्यापारियों की पार्टी है, अमीर आदमियों की पार्टी है, अमीर आदमियों का ख्याल रखती है। लेकिन जो वहाँ का गरीब आदमी है, जो अंतिम पंक्ति का व्यक्ति है, वो आम आदमी को समर्थन दे रहा है पूरी तरह से। और मैं ये समझता हूं कि ये एग्जिट पोल के अलावा भी जो उसके रिजल्ट्स होंगे बड़े चौंकाने वाले होंगे।
In fact, let me take this across to the BJP representative as well. Sir, if one goes by the survey figures, not this exit poll, let's in fact go back to what happened in 2017 and 2019, because you swept Gujarat in 2019, winning all the 26 seats there. And if one goes by the numbers then with respect to how the Dalits voted, 28% of the Dalits only voted for the BJP. A large chunk of the Dalit vote was in fact, even in 2019, cornered by the Congress party, which was 67%. 20%, and this is if one goes by CSD's Lokniti. And now a significant proportion of that vote, which previously went to the Congress, is now being divided between the Congress as well as the Aam Aadmi Party. So while you may have swept the elections as per the exit poll projections, at least when it comes to traction among the backward classes as well as the tribals, there's still some ground to cover for the BJP. Would you agree?
See, we will always take this as a feedback. The reason being is, when you are in politics or when you are in the government for 27 years, you have to keep on working for all the good causes that a state requires for. So that is one thing which I would like to say. Another thing is what the analyst is saying, that there is a lot of issues in. So they have been in Gujarat. They have been saying this since ages by now. The people of Gujarat have always faith in this political party called Bharatiya Janata Party, and this is evidently seen in the number of seats that has increased. 27 years is a huge years. They say that 1 or 2 elections or 3 election max will start having anti-incumbency stuff. But as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, even in 2022, they are leading all hands up because of the faith that is generated by the people of Gujarat for this party. They know that the rest of the parties, though they will talk something else, they will do something else, and their character is something different. This party is something which will always do what is said. Even our manifesto, will reflect in coming days that what we are supposed to do.
Has the Aam Aadmi Party replaced the Congress, at least in the narrative? Bharat Jodo can't help the Congress to end its Gujarat Vanvas?
Pradesh, first of all, those ladies that you showed, they were themselves they were members of Aam Aadmi Party, because their speech, the content that they were saying and the manner in which they presented fact, it showed that the person had a political leaning already. Now, when I'm talking about tribals in Gujarat, they are more concerned with Jal, Jangal, Jameen. Now, the tribals, their issue is with respect to water. The tribals, they want their forest rights. The tribals, they are more concerned with their basic source of livelihood. Has Aam Aadmi Party even spoken about that? No. So when you're talking about tribals, okay, it might have penetrated into the
pocket. Well, the people have spoken. I don't know about the Aam Aadmi Party. We'll know the results and we'll see what's the real picture. If these numbers hold, you will have to come up with another excuse, Lokesh Jindal. We've run out of time, Siddharth. Thank all gentlemen, Jem Rug, for joining us.
Thanks.